Look at this big, huge machine. What is the name of this actually? OWL. It's OWL. Solution for Industrial Zeros. OWL. West. What? Westfalenlippe. So this is a huge machine. What it does actually, I don't know. Hi.
Hello.
What is the concept of this machine?
So it's we call it a system tractor. We call it a system tractor. So it's a fixed frame, and you have four wheel or four track steering. So every track of the four can steer. So it's not an articulated, but the more comfortable system of a fixed frame tractor. We are running a diesel engine of 650 horsepower up front. Diesel is just one opportunity. You can also run that on biogen fuel, HVO, so to cut down the CO2 footprint dramatically. Machine has a very big hydraulic circuit up to around about or more than 300 liter per minute of hydraulic power under 200 bar. So it's a heavy puller machine for big seeding, planting, or tillage applications.
Can you tell me about the steering again? How does it steer?
We can look at the
Yes, sure.
if that's okay.
Yeah, sure.
So you can see there the turning joints. So the whole triangle track can rotate in this way, and up front and back, and thereby it can do a very tight turning in the field or on the street.
Yeah. It reminds me of a Transformers actually.
It is a bit of a transformer. We have one version, not this one here, a bit smaller version of it, but same machine concept, which can also rotate the cabin to the rear.
Yeah.
So if you're doing work where you need excellent visibility to the rear hitch, you can then turn the cabin and look in the other direction. Then it's getting even more transformerish.
Sure. And what is the application? What do you see it as an application in the industry or maybe in a farm? What has the benefits for this machine in comparison with the normal?
Yeah, so typical customer would be a large arable farmer, so grain farmer, planting wheat or corn or other grains. Large acreage farming, so 2,000 hectare plus typically. And you, for example, have farms in Australia who have really big trouble getting drivers. And they want to have the maximum of capacity and work being done by one driver. And this machine can cover a huge area in one day. We have 1,400 liter of fuel on board.
This is giant.
You can run 14 hours. So typically the machine is not the limiting factor, but more the what the driver can do on one day in one shift, or operating in two shifts. And then typical applications is tillage, so cultivating the soil or preparing the seedbed or planting in the field. That's typically what you do. For this machine concept, we also have some other more industrial applications, but that's a bit more, let's say, niche. So, for example, in mining, you have machines like that running, or there are also airports which have a bit smaller versions of it to do snow plowing and mowing of the areas with a machine like that.
I guess in a critical situation also, I don't know, as you said, in a catastrophical situation, it's also very applicable.
It would be, absolutely. It's the catastrophe job is not so much our business. First of all, our customer is the farmer, and we try to make the best possible product for this customer. But yes, if there's heavy pulling applications, clearing applications, technically the machine could do something like that as well.
All right, thank you so much. Is there a possibility that I can take a video from the cabin itself?
Yeah.
That would be great. Thank you.
So if you want to climb first and I give you the equipment
That would be.
afterwards, that's easier.
Thank you. So I'm moving inside the cabin to take a look. Thank you so much. So I'm basically inside the cabin, and you see that it is very, very comfortable. You just see, wow! You just sit. You see, you have a tremendous view from this cabin, and basically it's like a pilot. I mean, like an airplane.
Similar.
It is. It is really like an airplane. The feeling, everything is cool. I really like it.
You have the
Also,
monitors
yeah,
controlling all the
everything.
equipment.
Yes, yes, absolutely.
The upper monitor is
Mhm.
there for GPS navigation, so the machine
Yeah,
can do its paths
yeah.
not fully autonomous. We also have a version which could go full autonomous with additional sensors. This one, however, could run with that screen to a defined program and really by 3 centimeter precision run through the field and do the paths as it was programmed before.
It's beautiful. I really like it. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, a pleasure.
All right. So this was really cool. We got into the machine and we saw that how this huge monster is actually working. I don't know if you're here or this is still this is RITAL, but I didn't see this one. So let's take a look again. So I see a lot of robotic systems that's finishing the electrical jobs, especially on the terminals, wiring. So this is also one panel or building from I think again from RITAL, that how the robots can actually do the job of an electrician. It is funny because I asked ChatGPT what are um, occupations that you can have that does not get by AIs in 10 or 20 years, and that was one part of job of electricians. But as you see, this one is also slowly taken by the robots. So I really don't know how it happens in the future for the jobs, because and how fast it is, it's absolutely probably efficient in comparison with a person doing the just job, because it's just repetitive and takes a lot of time. So this one is Delta. Delta is also one of the brands that has recently or in recent years has really took its or found its way into the automation. For example, they have this AGV or autonomous mobile robots that they actually, I don't know if it's actually line follower or it's just but I don't think it is only following there based on the lines. It should be more than that. Probably can be freely moved in the factory. So we'll go inside if it is okay. Can I come inside or? Yeah, thank you. And this one is a robotic self from Delta, and they are basically also the range of products is now much more diverse. I remember that it was like 2016 or 17. I was working with Delta System. At that time, there were some limitation in the range of, for example, PLC. But now I guess they have really uh, made it quite diverse. As the PLC, for example, this one was the AS that I have worked, um, and the HMI and everything. So they have actually quite. made progress in the range of products. So they have also switches, they have compact range PLCs, and they can be extended to. As you see that the stand is not really ready. Well, they don't show everything, but maybe I come later to discover what's going on. And look at they also have a charging station for the autos, so EV charging. So Delta is also investing in this field. So this is also a cool stuff from Delta. So we will come back probably to see again what are the news, because I couldn't actually see everything. Okay, what is this one? A Cartesian robot. So the name of this company is leantechnik, and let's see, it's pick and place. Looks like a very precise motion of a gantry system for pickup and insertion using servos. And putting down, I don't know exactly what is that. So it is written that Positionierung Genauigkeit. This means the accuracy of the positioning is about um, 1 micromillimeter. How is it possible? 1 micro? Wow. Or 3 micro? It's crazy. That's crazy. Hi. I have noticed that the Positionierung Genauigkeit, that means accuracy of the positioning, is about 3 micro.
Yeah, we have one product which can achieve 2-3 microns. So.
That's crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, for
The
this,
right motor and everything else, but it's a
that's fascinating. But what's the application of this?
you can make portals, lifting applications, automotive lifting tables, mainly.
Even at that weight?
Yeah. So some tons, depending.
Wow, that's tons also.
Here we have like 1, 2, 3, 4. But automotive widely used. Yeah. So where are you from?
Well,
Live on Twitch?
no, I have a podcast, and on YouTube I do technical podcasting, and so I just thought that it is a good opportunity for me to just come here. I am basically Iranian, but I live in Germany for 6 years.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, I work in the industry, in recycling industry actually, but because I'm always in love with automation and industrial automation, so I thought that was good too.
It's a unique product. You have a rack and a linear motion guide on it.
Yes.
So easy to install,
Easy
easy
to
to fix, and also high accuracy.
So the company names is leantechnik. If you guys want to follow this company, just follow it.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Ciao.
Igus is basically well known for cheap automation. So the solution that actually you can find for cheap automation, they are also well known. For example, this is one of the robots, very cute robots, low cost automation. They also claim that. That's very interesting to see that with a very small amount of investment you can get quite interesting. So they have stuff with 3D printers, grippers, with a low cost. So you can if you're running your automation project in a low budget, igus is one of the basically main. This one, for example, is another chip for harvesting the fruits or whatever that you actually need. I don't know if they actually make their modules with 3D printers or einfach modular erweitert, simple modular responsible. So this is cool stuff here. They have actually a huge range of step motors, but I guess they are somehow importing these things because it looks so Chinese, but with a brand of igus or igus. So, small but strong. Yeah. So they are these parts are all made by 3D printers. Wrestling or whatever. What is that? Some servos. As I said, for a small project with a low budget, I guess the solution are quite interesting. Um, and what is this one? All run flexible machining. Whoa! Look how. This is something that is interesting, especially for robots with a lot of cabling. This system is very practical because as long as the motor moves, there is a there is a need for traction for the cable as well. So this servo system can helps if you are basically having problem with a lot of cabling or the line from the hydraulic systems is long. So this is a very nice solution that moves along the side the robots as a go to the bush. So we are now in Rexroth, a Bosch company, and this is also a very innovative company. Of course, Bosch is well known for their hydraulic, for home appliances like refrigerators, whatever, but also for powertrain. So they are also well known for powertrain. For example, for my e-bike is basically has a Rexroth motor, and basically it's an electrical. So this does not look okay. This is actually a fuel cell powertrain. So as you see, a power fuel cell power module. So if you guys are looking at how it looks like a fuel cell, it's like that. And Bosch is, as I said, it's a very innovative company, and they have very compact design for because I know that actually fuel cell takes a lot of place. I mean, but this does not look quite big. Of course, for I don't know LKW like truck or whatever, it is suitable enough. Yeah. So it looks like a pump. Hi.
Hi, hello.
Can you tell me what's the concept of this design?
The concept. So it's a hydraulic driven drive. So a special application for compressor. And the concept is that you mount directly all hydraulic parts to the cylinder. So it's a closed loop and the customer connection is just electrical. So it's working like a linear drive for the customer. But it's actually hydraulic.
It's hydraulic.
So it's a hydraulic driven compressor application. And you have a servo motor and a water cooled servo motor and the manifold and the pump all also directly mounted on the cylinder. And you get a really high efficiency for the compressor because you use directly the motor, servo motor, for the control of the cylinder.
In fact, all this mechanical efficiency that gets away is neglected, is emitted.
Yes. So you have the efficiency of the servo motor, it's pretty high. And then you transfer to hydraulic energy, and the hydraulic energy is directly acting the cylinder, so you have no valve, nothing in between. Yeah, so it's pretty high.
Really cool. And what is the application of this system?
This is a hydrogen compressor, but it's just a showcase. You can also use this hydraulic for some press application or something else. But in this case, we are it's for the hydrogen. You can also compress other gases, so helium or.
But is this exactly the same system that is integrated in this cryo pump?
This is another application because this one you compress a gas, and this one you have liquid hydrogen.
Hydrogen.
So you're not compressing.
Yeah.
You have more like a pump, a water pump.
Water pump.
So you use liquid hydrogen. It's very cold.
Yeah.
And it's liquid.
Yeah.
So you more like push a liquid, not compress a gas. It's not like you want to fill up a tire. So this one is like you fill up with the air pump.
Yeah.
And this is like a water pump you use in the.
So I can imagine that the pressure here is tremendous high, right? Because it's liquid.
Yeah, in the tank of the car, it's the same pressure. So it's always a gas in the tank, but the storage of the hydrogen is different. Here, the storage is in gas, and here it's liquid. So you need another application to get it to your car. So in this case, you get it to your car and it's liquid, and at the moment you are filling up your car, it's dispensing.
Yes. But my question is that when it gets into the car storage, is it liquid or it is fluid?
Gas. Gas. It's gas. Always gas. So you can fill up the same car with this one and with this one. It's just the technology of the storage on the refill station. In this case, it's liquid the storage, and in this case, it's gas.
Pretty cool stuff. And at the moment, I don't see a lot of let's say hydrogen-based vehicles in the streets. Or do you see a future for this technology? Because I think it actually exists for more than 50 years. This technology, but why electrical vehicles are getting more into the industry rather than hydrogen? What is the problem here?
Yeah, the problem is there's like you don't have the customer yet, so no cars, and you don't have refill stations yet. So there's always the problem, if you don't have a refill station, the customer wouldn't buy a hydrogen car. And if the customer don't buy a hydrogen car, there's no need for the refill station. And I think it's a very, very good technology for the transportation future.
Yes.
But maybe it's a better start to do it on a bigger size. So like a train, like a truck, so something like this to get the infrastructure that the end customer can also use it in his car.
From the I hope that I don't take that much time from your time. But honestly, I think it's more a little bit political decision that they move toward the electrical, because from the environmental point of view or impact that has, batteries also is not really a good source of in the long term environmental friendly in comparison with hydrogen. What do you think?
Yeah, it's just a personal opinion. I don't have any preferences. So I think both technologies are good to get better in future to get greener. But I think you can't compare it directly. With hydrogen, you can transport energy from one place to the other. With electric energy, it's always the problem, the distance.
Sure.
So I think there are lots of
Up and downs.
up and downs for both points.
Okay, thank you so much for your time.
you.
Yeah.
Have a nice fair.
You too. Thank you.